My name is Joseph S.K. Pambo Jr., Manager and CEO of Wireless Technology Lab. Over the years, we have been training young people how to use computer. We have our private computer lab where we train young people. Now we want to extend our program to schools that don't have access to computer. So what we decided to do was to move the lab by means of transporting it on a wheel, which we have been trying to roll out and will be called Computers on Wheel. Our Computers on Wheel initiative is a program where we will have computers on bus built on containers that we can move around in communities and like try to talk to principals of schools, administrators, the parents, and try to tell them the reason why their children need to learn computer, especially this 21st century where computer awareness and digital literacy is a criteria. We have been actually operating within our computer lab, and now we extend it into schools. We take our lab to schools. We run one academic year semester program with each schools that want to partner with, so that the students can be able to really have access to this computer and know what the technology is all about. And we actually introduce them in terms of telling them to be aware of the age that we're in, the equipment, the setup, the internet, and we teach them other applications such as learning management systems so that they can be able to use the computer for e-learning. We also train them soft skills development at early as 5th, 6th, 7th grade, and we also have programs within the schools that allow the students that are like smart to have access to a project that we make them to create websites, and they are responsible to create the website that will be assigned to them, and for us to be able to like stimulate their innovation and creativity. But presently we have been in partnership with the BJ Fahnbulleh Memorial Institute, and the students have started the training. Students of the BJ Fahnbulleh Memorial Institute are motivated and they have a high ambition of becoming computer literate, and they are actually putting all their full-time skills and effort because most of them actually wants to really know what computer is all about and want to identify some of the applications that they can be able to use so that they can be productive both in their academic work and in other social events, because these programs are designed so that students can have access and not only a theory aspect of computing, but they can have the practical aspect where they can be able to have supervisors supervising them, instructing them to have a physical hands-on experience of the digital equipment. And these students will be able to do these practice on their own, and they will be able to like display and be able to show skills that they have learned over time. The main purpose of this project is for us to be able to bring the digital divide to a minimal level, especially in rural Liberia. In rural Liberia, even in urban cities, you have majority of the schools don't have computer lab. So in the rural Monrovia or rural Liberia, you have majority of the schools without internet access or computer access because of the lack of national electricity supply. And Wireless Technology Lab operate in District number 17, Hotel Africa Road, Lower Virginia, Banjo Junction. The lab has been operating since 2015, and they have been training private students. Now they have been doing some partnership training programs for schools where we like move the lab for our academic year to a specific school so that students can have access to it at a minimal cost, and they can be able to like get the inspiration of telling their parents the importance of they becoming digital literate and knowing how to use the computer, because the age that we are in, if you are to like have the opportunities out there, you have to like be computer literate before you can be part of these opportunities. That's why we are trying to impact the students.